Before I was born, my father had a romantic fling with the pirate Susie Fireboots. That resulted in William Bloodbeard and a number of bawdy limericks.
It's awful. A baron with a pirate half-brother. If the ladies at my club knew, it would mean scandal.
Bloodbeard and I got along well before I realised he was a treacherous slug swine. But now, at long last, I have the upper hand on little Willie.
Don't call him that.
Sorry, my little ballista.
Oh, this family tree business is horrid. Get to the treasure.
Ah, yes. The treasure.
Ahoy! I hear you're a smuggler.
Oh, I don't know if I'd say smuggler exactly. No, I merely help folk get hold of certain items, what they desire.
By smuggling.
Well, through the medium of smuggling, yes.
Can you get me some I-Ching candles?
Why, that's the very thing I come here with. I got orders to fill all over the island. Unfortunately, Van Zant's got 'em.
What?
He caught us coming ashore and impounded them all as contraband. Says I've got to pay customs duty to get them back. And me with my pockets empty as a Temperance League social club.
Outrageous.
He's probably counted his gold as we speak.
What if I get Van Zant to release the candles?
Well, then you can have anyone you wanted. But you won't find it easy. Van Zant, he only listens when money talks.
I'll see what I can do. See you round.
Aye, aye.
Thanks for lending me the book.
No problem. I hope old Groat was suitably impressed.
I'm off. I can't wipe it off with my bare hands. I'll wipe off the dirt with this cloth. That's better. Justice Groat presents. So Justice Groat was backing the voyage. It looks like the airship was supposed to go to Grockle Island, but the voyage was cancelled. Thanks for your help.
Ain't nothing.
There's no point. They won't answer me. Hello?
Multiplied by the denominator, carry the one.
Hello?
Ah, you made me lose it.
Don't bother Scurvy Shaw. He's the deadliest pirate accountant on these isles.
Some coins have been jostled onto the floor. It would be irresponsible not to steal them. Hello again.
For a value not exceeding 200 rubles.
Hello?
Ah, lost it again.
Leave him alone.
I'd better let him get on with it. Hey, remember when I beat you at that game?
What about it? Go away.
I hear you have Nethers's candle shipment.
Yes. Customs duties apply to all imports containing essential oils, caffeine, alcohol, chocolate, licorice, books, human hair, spectacles, clothing, building materials, fabric, grain, anything yellow, clocks, cutlery. Or put it another way, whatever the hell I fancy. That smuggler has to pay customs duty if he wants the smelly candles.
How much for the candles?
6 gold dalders.
What? That'd buy a year's supply.
How terribly unfortunate.
See ya. Here's your money. Now hand over the candles before I throw in a free shin kick.
Business is business. Take the stinking things.
I'd better give this package to Nethers. I got your I-tin candles.
Oh, you're a belter, Nelly.
Do you mind if I keep one of them for personal use?
Which scent would you like?
Cinnamon fog, please.
No problem.
There we go.
A thousand welcomes to Fat's junk food.
About that nice copper gong.
Oh yes, yeah. Purely ornamental, but a pleasant piece.
Would you maybe give it to me?
Of course.
Really?
Certainly. I'm sure a young woman of your taste will find a better home for it.
How generous of you. Thanks. I'm leaving.
Safe journey.
Yes?
Do you remember Captain Lear?
Eh? What?
Captain Lear of the Sanitania. You were supposed to sponsor his voyage to Grockle Island.
I can't be expected to remember. Enid is in charge of the records. Perhaps she can help you.
Catch you later. Excuse me. Do you remember Captain Lear of the Sanitania? Justice Grote was meant to sponsor his voyage to Grockle Island.
Oh, yes, the one that was cancelled.
Yes. Do you remember what kind of voyage it was meant to be?
It was a luxury cruise, of course. Justice Grote was very keen to encourage tourists to visit us.
So did J. Grow break his promise?
J. Grow?
Justice Grote. Did he leave Lear high and dry with no financial backing?
No, it was the harbour master.
Van Zandt!
No, the previous harbour master, Hetty Lohman. She resigned under a cloud of suspicion around about then.
Lohman, eh? What happened with Harbour Master Lohman?
There were rumours she had been stealing, you see. Nothing was proven, but she stepped down anyway.
And Van Zandt took over.
Yes, that's right.
You can probably ask Loman about it yourself. She's normally 3 sheets to the wind in a tavern at this time.
Bye.
Toodaloo!
Hello? Hello?
Oh, not so loud.
Do you have a hangover?
Ugh.
Guys, I think it's a hangover.
Oh, I can't talk until I get a drink.
Sorry, Miss Loman. You need to sober up.
Ugh.
I don't think that's the right drink to perk her up. What drink should I get? Wake up and smell the sober Joe. Here, drink this sober Joe. Come on, it'll perk you up.
Oh, that stuff's diabolical. All right, what do you want?
I'm investigating the Sanitania.
The what?
Captain Lear's old airship.
That old hulk. Why?
Did you break your promise to Captain Lear?
I suppose I did.
So what happened?
A lousy snake in a suit happened.
Van Zandt?
Van Sant. Pah.
What did Van Zandt do?
He said he'd frame me for stealing Groat's pocket watch. Said I would hang if I didn't quit as harbour master. I knew he could do it too, and I was a coward.
So you quit?
I had promised Captain Lear he'd get an exit permit, but after I left, Van Zandt refused him. Van Zandt wants privateers, not pleasure cruises.
I see.
Huh, I thought I'd forgotten all of that. What got you asking all these questions?
I'm trying to help Lear recover his memory. I found this picture on his ship.
That's not just a picture. It's a frame from a flicker-by reel.
Come again?
A moving picture showing the launch. Except it never did launch. That was the day I quit.
A flicker-by reel, eh? Are you feeling all right?
No worse than usual.
But
don't worry about me. Just give me some peace and quiet.
goodbye.
Keep it down, will ya?
Loman said Leah's picture came from a flicker-by. Maybe I can match it to one of these reels. Aha! This one has the same reference number. Let's try slotting this into the machine.
I love movies. What are we watching?
I don't know.
That was rubbish. What about it?
So the name of the ship isn't the Sanitania at all. It's the Santiana. Santiana. OK, here's a story for you. Once upon a time, there was a ship's captain called Lear.
Story time. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent vestibule. He was going on a voyage.
And Lear was going on a voyage to Grockle Island and back.
Grockle Island. Yes, that's where I was going. But why would he go? Isn't he happy at home?
He was voyaging because he was captaining a luxury cruise.
That's right. Step aboard, kings, princes, captains of industry. Join me for the voyage of a lifetime. But someone breaks a promise to Lear, yes? They betray him.
What? Oh yes, a promise. They promised to give Lear an exit permit.
Yes. Loman told me we could leave harbour. Then everything changed. And the sky ship's name. What was her name?
Her name was the Santiana. Not the Sanitania, the Santiana.
Yes. Yes. I'm Captain Lear of the Santiana.
Of course you are.
What the hell are you doing on my bridge?
Hey, I just restored your memory.
You did? Oh yes, of course. I'm very grateful, my dear. When Van Zandt scuppered my dream of flying away from this dump, I'm sorry to say it drove me to madness.
He's the one who should be sorry. Why don't you teach Van Zandt a lesson?
How?
Well, off the top of my head, you could chase down the evil Baron Whitebeard with me.
I am at your service, miss. But without exit papers, Van Zandt's cannons will tear us asunder.
Let me worry about the paperwork. You reacquaint yourself with the big wheel.
Aye, aye, Miss...
Captain Nelly Cootalot.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Is the ship ready to fly?
The readouts are good for the pumps and bellows. Pressure at 0.25 atmospheres. Propellers functional. She's ready to fly.
Bye.
I'm not rooting around in a junk pile that size.
Here you go.
Oh, a copper dish. Well done, Nelly. All we need now is a suitable metal rod.
Here you go.
Well, this is the perfect antenna. Good work. Excellent. That's everything I need to complete the bird detector.
How long will it take to finish?
Oh, not too long. I'll meet you in the harbour as soon as it's ready.
Cool, I've got an airship waiting for us. And I persuaded Grote to make me a privateer, so we shouldn't have any trouble heading after the birds. I'm almost ready to leave. I'll wait for Rackham down at the harbour.
Bloodbeard's most precious cargo. A great treasure stolen from my father by his mother, and soon it will be mine.
But what is it?
It is a great treasure.
Right. What kind of treasure is it?
A very great...
What kind?
Well, beloved Arquebus, it is a chest of gold, jewels, daldas, doubloons, presumably.
Oh.
Yeah, and best of all, a priceless gold locket. A locket William Bloodbeard treated as if it held unearthly powers. I saw him carrying it when his ship left on its final voyage. And now I will take back what should have been mine long ago.
Right, you do that. I'll take care of all the gold.
Presumable gold.
Nelly, it's Rehab. Psst.
I'm not surprised. You've been drinking since morning.
Nelly, you have to get out of here now. Van Zandt has a warrant out for your arrest.
What?
They're blaming you for all the thefts. They've taken the cat burglar to the courthouse as an accessory.
But that's ridiculous.
You've got to leave harbour now. Flee!
Anyway, that's what Van Zandt expects me to do. I'm going to stay and prove my innocence.
Objection!
We haven't started yet, Nelly.
Overruled.
Nelly Cootalot, you stand charged of cat burglary by proxy. How do you plead?
Didn't do it, Your Honour. Also, not 100% sure what by proxy means.
The case for the prosecution will now be presented by Mr. Van Zandt.
He's the one!
Order!
But he...
Your Honour, these interruptions are slowing proceedings.
Look! He's got your stolen pocket...
Order! Order, I say. Miss Cootalot, you will contain these outbursts. Limit yourself to answering the prosecution's questions. Mr. Van Zandt?
Your Honour, I will now establish that the accused had the means to mastermind these thefts.
Very well.
Ms. Cootalot, you have a history with the cat burglar, do you not? You have used him before in your piratical adventures. Trespass, theft, and the assault of an innocent dog, I believe. Crimes committed by this cat burglar on your behalf.
I see you have lots of time on your hands for research.
Time? Hands? What?
Objection. The accused is engaging in irrelevant conjecture.
Upheld. Move on to your next point, Van Zandt.
Next, I will establish that the accused has the motive to commit these heinous thefts. Ms. Cootalot, isn't it true that you are a compulsive larcenist?
So what if I've pocketed a few knickknacks? I'm not the only one, am I? Eh?
Pocketed knickknacks?
Objection. She is evading the question.
Very well. Next question, Mr. Van Zandt.
If it please the court, I will now establish that the accused had the opportunity to perpetrate these thefts. Ms. Cootalot, do you admit visiting the cat burglar's hideout today?
Looks like you've been keeping a watch on me.
Keeping a watch?
Objection. Miss Cootalot is the one on trial here.
Now, hold on a moment. I want to see what Miss Cootalot is getting at.
Your Honour.
Miss Cootalot, please proceed.
How tiresome.
You want the truth?
Yes.
You want the truth?
I just said yes.
Harbour Master Van Zandt is handling the truth. Justice Groat's stolen pocket watch.
My goodness, she's right.
Stolen by the cat burglar, an innocent tool of Van Zandt. He's your thief.
This is an outrage.
Justice Groat, please.
Silence.
Your Honour, I move that Van Zandt be clapped in irons. That the cat burglar be pardoned and released into my custody. And Hetty Lohman be reinstated as Harbour Master.
So shall it be done. This court finds the defendant not guilty.
Anchors away! Rackham, are we getting a reading from your bird detector?
Oh, yes, Captain Nelly. Bearing 55 degrees north, 25 degrees west.
Why, that's the Isle of Gloomholm.
Then plot a course to Gloomholm.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Nelly, I just discovered some of the rations are missing. I think we might have a what do you call a person hiding on a ship?
A stowaway.
Yes, thank you. A stowaway.
A stowaway?
A stowaway, eh? Sebastian, you check the forecastle. Mr. Lear, you search the hold. Mr. Rackham, check the cabins. I'll search the bridge, and we'll meet back here, at this wardrobe. Wait a minute. I think this is technically an armoire. Professor Morgan!
I'm truly sorry I sneaked aboard, Nelly. I just wanted to study the, nautical lore of the Northlands.
A likely story. By which I mean, it is not likely. I ought to...
Ship off the bow! It's surrounded by wildfowl.
Widebeard. I'll deal with you later, Professor. Sebastian and I have an enemy ship to infiltrate. Mr. Lear, drop the rope ladder.
We'd better be quick. Gloomholm is in sight. I think the Baron's asleep.
Ptarmigans.
Of course! The Gloomholm ptarmigans must be guarding Bloodbeard's treasure. Whitebeard's going to make his foul fleet attack them. Don't worry, my hypnotised friends. I'll save you.
Shh, Nelly.